Each generation produces artists whose work commands a sense of breathtaking beauty and awe. Now there comes an artist of our own age who has the power and the genius to move us in equally profound ways. Paul Gentile is a true Renaissance artisan who creates historically accurate miniature replicas of classical instruments to 1/7 of their original size. Each instrument is meticulously handcrafted and reproduced to an exact likeness of the original. The results are stunning. Miniatures have a way of captivating the imagination and untapping the child in all of us. A glimpse of this collection is an invitation to play, to delight in beauty, and to celebrate the unimaginable made possible. Paul's collection of miniature instruments consists of 6 unique pieces. Only 2 instruments of each have been created. The Selmer Mark VI alto saxophone is handcrafted of 14-karat gold and modeled after one of the most popular brass instruments in the music world. Each of the 332 parts, including the bamboo reed which actually resonates, were duplicated by hand and capture the authenticity of the action of the original. In 1994, it was officially recognized as the world's smallest functioning alto saxophone. The Vincenzo Panormo double bass was crafted after the finest double bass in existence. Working with traditional instrument-making techniques, Paul created the double bass's unique character using ebony, maple, spruce, Mexican rosewood, and brass. The belly and back of the instrument were carved by hand to achieve the refined symmetry of the original. Triple purfling was accomplished with dyed pearwood and maple and inlaid around the edge. Paul even recreated identical blemishes which have appeared over time and has installed a sound post seen through the F-hole as in all stringed instruments. This incredible likeness is a testimony to Paul's skill and virtuosity. As in all of the instruments, the 1931 Eugene Sartori double bass bow was replicated after the original from documented information. Paul captured the style of the original master as seen in the head of the bow. The materials used in the bow include ebony, pearl, raw silk, mastodon, and 3 feet of silver winding on the ballast. Paul has paid homage to the famed instrument maker Antonio Stradivari with this miniature 1679 Helier Stradivarius violin. His attention to detail is a model of inspired workmanship and vision. He has successfully captured the essence of the original using matching woods. Baroque inlay all around the sides and scroll of the instrument that is approximately the thickness of a human hair. Ivory detailing on the boxwood tuning pegs that was meticulously hand-turned. The front and back feature an intricate pattern of 476 old ivory diamond and dot pieces. With mathematical precision, the pattern begins and ends with a single dot. Subtle varnishing techniques were used to mimic the exact patina. Paul also drew inspiration from Stradivari for his miniature replica of the Servet 1701 cello. He used the exact type of spruce, maple, ebony, and Indian rosewood to construct this compelling miniature. The character of the figured wood has been recreated by applying the color into the varnish between the 14 layers. The original technique was used to graft the neck of the cello onto the scroll. The 1688 Antonio Stradivari guitar was also replicated after the original from documented information. Materials used include maple, spruce, boxwood, ebony, vellum, white pearl, ivory, and pearwood. The rosette is a study in immaculate detailing. It's made of 3 separate layers of vellum to create a 3-dimensional carving with 36 pieces of white pearl inlaid around the sound hole. On the back of the tuning head, Paul has inlaid the name of Stradivarius, place, and year in the identical typeface filled with black compound. Paul's miniatures have garnered high praise from some of the world's top art experts, instrument makers, antiquarians, and miniaturists. J. Kenneth Moore, a curator at the Metropolitan Museum of Art, was astonished by the care and craftsmanship in Paul's miniatures. Gary Green, Director of Technical Services at Steinway & Sons, has complimented Paul's skill, patience, and talent as a true Renaissance artist. David Hill, a well-known authority on historic violins, says he has never seen finer work in his life. Paul Gentile's unique miniatures of world-famed instruments are available as a collection or as individual pieces. The beauty, sophistication, and rarity of this boldly original artwork would be treasured by any collector. When the history of miniatures is written, Paul Gentile will figure prominently in this intriguing and compelling art form. His unique works of art will delight and amaze for generations to come.